Murphy Luck, or Linda Luck, and I'm a hypnotist, hypnotherapist. I've been doing hypnosis for over 10 years, and I've been specializing in past life regression for over 4 years. Actually, they kind of blend together because I don't memorize them. For confidentiality, I kind of get a lot of it after I've worked with someone. But I've had people that when I asked them to land on Earth, a past life on Earth, I had a person that when I asked them how they were, they just said they were all wet. And I said, "What happened?" And they said, "I'm in a lake." I have no idea why they landed in a lake. But they landed in a lake, and so I got them out of the water. There are people that have, they meet other people they know, so people from the current life, when they meet people, I'll say, "Do you know this person?" And I've had people meet their sons, they've met their husbands, and in the past, they could be a sibling, they could be a parent, they could be just someone, a neighbor, someone that they know. Actually, years ago when I was in training, and I trained with a specialist that has 40 years in past life regression. And when I was training, we were asking, do you have to say on Earth when you're talking to people? And he said, "Oh, no, it's okay. You don't have to say that part." And so I was working with this woman, and the next thing I know, she was coming out of one life, and all of a sudden she was somewhere else. And I said, "Okay, where are you?" And she was like, "Well, I'm on the planet da-da-da." It's like, okay. And she was starting with her whole life on this other planet. So we went through that, and then we went through just briefly her life. I had another person that, before I learned to say on Earth, and they said, they were getting all agitated. And I said, "What is wrong? What is wrong?" And they said, "We're not going to make the ship, they're getting us. We're not going to make the ship, they're getting us, and we got to get going, and we're going to miss the ship." And I'm thinking, ship, ocean. And it's like, okay, they're going to be sailing away to somewhere. And I said, "Well, what's happening?" "Oh, we made the ship." "Oh, okay, great. Okay, so how was that?" "Well, okay, we're on the ship, and we're landing." "Oh, okay, where are you landing?" "Well, we're landing on this planet." It's like, "Oh, okay, you're not in the ocean." "Okay, landed on a planet." "Yes, and we're met by this person who said that we can stay here, but we can only stay here 5 years, because after that we have to go back. But these people are chasing us, so we had to go." So, okay, so how was that going? And we just went through the rest of it. The interesting part, actually, for some people, is we go through a death sequence. So I always say you can kind of go above it, or you can look at it like it's a movie, so that you're just watching it, and you never have to feel pain or anything if any of that happens. And I was dealing with this one person, and I said, "Okay, we're going to go through the death sequence." And they said, "No." I said, "Well, we have to kind of go through that." And they said, "No." I said, "Okay, why?" And they said, "Well, I'm having too much fun doing this, and I don't want to leave." I was like, "Well, I'm sorry, we can't do 4 more hours of this, because sometimes a past life regression can take 2 or 3 hours, because people get involved in what's going on." So I said, "No, I'm sorry, you have to go through it." I have also had people that will go through a life, and as they're ending that life, the next thing I know, they're somewhere else. They popped into another life. So it's like, okay, so depending on what we have for time, we'll just say, okay, we'll go through this other life and see what's going on there. The point of the past life regression is usually that there's lessons that you're learning from it. So when I do a past life regression, I don't lead anyone. I don't tell them you're going to go to a certain place. I guide them, and I say, all right, you're going back through your birth, so you're going backwards. You're going to the life between lives, so you're going to where you were before you were born, and then you're going back to a past life on Earth, and I don't pick it. And I always hope that they haven't picked it kind of in their mind ahead of time, because I never know where they're going, and they don't know where they're going. Wherever it is, it's what they need to know. So people that don't believe in reincarnation and say, well, I don't believe in past lives, if they want to believe that their subconscious is picking a story for them to know about because they need to learn something, that's okay by me too. There's something they need to learn. Hi, I'm Linda Luck.
Hi, I'm Lisa. It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Are you ready for this?
I am ready for this. I'm very excited.
Good, good, good. We're going to have an adventure.
Okay, I'm ready.
And if you want to do so, you can pause to note the time of your birth. What is happening?
It just feels very black.
Okay. Okay. It is birth. Sometimes that's what it's like. All right, and that is fine. And now, please continue to move beyond the womb experience. Move to the place where you were before you entered the body. Some people refer to it as a mist. It could be something a little different for you. It's a bounding space, a room without walls or ceiling, a timeless place. It's a place of inner peace and gentle rhythms. The mist, this timeless, spaceless place, is really the avenue of the heart to the infinite. You feel very comfortable and happy. Yet you must follow your plan to go beyond that comfortable place, to bring to your memory scenes or events from one of your other lives on Earth. You are guided to a horizon. You perceive a light. You realize that the light is good, and you move toward it. You travel with your feelings. You are beyond the mist. Light surrounds and protects you. You feel energized for an inner adventure, and you are ready to recall or to revisit some scenes or events from other lives on Earth. Feel, see, or sense yourself being drawn to Earth. As you move toward the Earth, you place your feet firmly there. The movement is happening automatically. Just allow it to happen. And as your feet touch the earth, wherever it might be, you are aware at the soul level exactly what your purpose is. When your feet reach the earth, you may raise your yes finger to indicate that you are ready. Good. You're doing very, very well. As you step firmly onto the earth, trust the impressions that you receive. If necessary, use your creative imagination to get the process started. Just allow the story to unfold. What do you perceive?
I have on some kind of leather boots or shoes.
Okay.
I'm walking somewhere it's hard dirt. I'm pissed off.
Okay, at whom?
I don't know. But I'm going to fight.
And how old are you?
32.
Okay. What else are you wearing?
Dark here.
Okay.
Here is looser, but it's not very nice. Dirty.
Do you have anything on your head?
No, I have dark here to here.
Okay.
I think that's dirty too. Beard.
What is your name?
John.
Okay. And where are you going?
To fight. Getting on my horse.
Where are you going?
I feel like it's kind of like a hopeless case, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Is it just you?
Yeah.
How many are you fighting?
Something happened that's not right. And I feel like I'm probably not gonna win, but I have to fight. It's for somebody else, it's not for me. It's cold out. I don't have any coat on or anything either. I can see the steam coming off the horse.
You know how far you have to go?
I think it's a long way. I can't see who I'm going to, but I can see that whatever they're doing, they're very powerful people and what they're doing is wrong. And even though I know it's like,
Okay.
it's not gonna help. I'm not gonna give up.
Where is your family?
I think they're dead.
Can you go back and see them? Does their dying have to do with why you're fighting?
I think it's leading up to that. There's a lot of things, but I think that's part of it. What's going on is one of the reasons why they're not here anymore.
Okay. Tell me more about the area around you.
It's through woods, but not all woods.
Do you know the name of the land?
No. I just feel like I'm fed up. And I don't care. I don't care that I'm not gonna make it or I'm not gonna win. I'm just not gonna, I can't sit back. I think there's other people that feel like that too. And I'm hoping that I can find them along the way there.
Okay, continue along. Tell me if you meet anyone. Has anyone else joined you?
I see people that I go by, but I don't feel like anybody's.
Are they responding to you at all?
They seem interested, but they don't want to be involved in it. They're afraid.
You started when you were 32.
Mm-hmm.
Can you go back to when you were a teenager? Tell me about your family.
I have a little sister, and she's dirty. She's got food and dirt on her face.
What's her name?
I can see her, but I don't know.
Okay. What about your parents?
I don't feel like they're really figuring into it.
Okay, so it's you and your little sister.
I mean, I think they're there, but I don't think they're, I don't want to say they're not important to me, but I feel like I was on my own a lot.
Okay. What's the place you live like?
Nothing great. I think we were hungry a lot.
Do you know what anyone did for a living?
Can't tell that, but it's not, we're not wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
We're not. It's probably, if I had to, just from what I'm seeing, maybe like some kind of farming or a trade
Okay.
of some kind. But it's nothing fancy. It's not anything that anybody would recognize as a big deal. She's younger than me. 9 years. I think she's a pain in the butt.
Do you take care of her or your parents do?
I feel like she spends a lot of time just kind of wandering around, left to her own.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. She doesn't really get into things. She's not, I don't know if this is just being at that age. I don't feel like she's very bright.
Okay.
She's just, She is what she is.
Okay.
I mean, I love her, but she's not. She doesn't have a fire inside of her. She's just does her thing, and she's a little girl.
Okay. Can you go forward to what is happening with your parents?
I don't think my dad's a healthy person. I think my mom asked me to do a lot.
Mm-hmm. You're okay with that?
It's annoying. I understand it. Brushing out the horses in the stall. Cleaning stuff up.
So move forward where you're a little bit older. And what is happening with your family?
He got sick.
It's okay.
It was like nobody cares.
Is your mom still there?
Elle kind of got sick.
What about your sister? So at this point, they're all gone? Okay.
Yep. Nobody cares about, like, people that don't have anything.
So how do you get involved in going to fight?
I don't know how to put it into words. Tired of the greedy people and the people that are in a powerful situation being able to control whether somebody lives or dies.
Okay.
I guess because I feel like if there was more done, or if we were able to obtain more things, we would have been able to have them around longer.
Your family?
Yeah.
So is this why you're pissed off?
Oh, yeah. Well, just because it's all around, it's through the whole place. There's people dying in every house, and they can't eat. It's cold. And nobody else seems to really, they just think, well, this is how it is. Well,
So-
why does that have to be?
So you're going off to fight? Move forward.
I think I put up a pretty good fight for, you know, being by myself, but I don't think I make it.
So it's still you, just you.
Everybody else is afraid. I'm afraid too, but just mad.
So move along to the end of that life. What's happening?
I don't get old. I don't know why I think this. I don't know if this is just something coming out of my head. I think they hang me.
Oh. Okay, let's go to the battle and see what's coming from that.
Get off the horse. I'm trying to get to, I don't know, it's not like a king, it's not like that, it's like somebody like that, but not like a king.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to tell them there's like people dying and something needs to change. And it escalates. I can't see what happens after that. I just get the feeling that from that point to, like, my life was stopped.